Good evening, friends, and welcome back to Big Dino Plays Kingdom Death. Yeah, we're going to play some Kingdom Death. It's going to be great. Now, we're definitely reaching the end of this campaign, and as is often the case when I'm at the tail end, I find it... the thing that drives me to, keep going year after year is the chase of trying to track something down or build an item or, get some reward. And I find that when I get to this point, I've either gotten all the rewards I wanted, or I feel like I'm not at a point where the game is challenging me. So sometimes it's it's still enjoyable, and actually the King's a really great example of this time in the timeline, as we can go over to here, I suppose. When you reach that this patch, it's nice to be able to have something different to engage with that you haven't engaged with throughout the rest of the game. So what we're likely going to do, I think, at this point is we're going to go for the Silent Mother. We're going to fight the Silent Mother this year. If we get through that, we'll probably jump straight to Red Witches at level 3, and then we'll see. We might throw a little cheeky level 3 Dung Beetle Knight in there, and then finally the God Hand for the final showdown. So probably 2 more episodes to go. One thing we will need to do though is flip some. We'll need to flip some settlement events, because if we flip murder, then we just lose. So I'm trying to get around that in a variety of ways. So this is the Silent Mother. So let's talk about the Silent Mother. I'm going to turn the AC on because it's getting hot in Brisbane. Alexa, can you turn the AC on? Thanks. Yeah, so if you're not a member of the Discord, it's called Lantern's Reign. It's a tremendous Discord. And there is a couple of people from Kingdom Death, or at least representatives of Kingdom Death, that are occasionally providing fun stuff for the community. So one of those fun things that they did was a thing called the Silent Mother. So it was actually a specific event that was done for the Lantern's Reign community, and it was a special level 3 Spidercules, or level 4 rather, a legendary monster Spidercules, if you will. So yeah, the challenge was to the community. If someone defeated the Silent Mother, there'd be a reward. So that was done, that was completed by a Discord member. I've never done it, I've never done this showdown. There's actually 2 legendary monsters. There's also a white lion one called Goldilocks, which is pretty awesome. So yeah, those 2 challenges exist in the Discord. Hopefully there'll be another one coming soon. Who's to say? So let's talk about, I think I haven't got a zoom in function set up on this, so I'll just run through it. So same rules for the Spidercules as always. Spawn, perform spawn at the beginning of each monster turn, and the twitching leg pile and spiderling action. Now, this particular Spidercules has 3 moods that cannot be removed at any time. One is after damage grab on the little guys. Number 2 is they are movement 8, which is bad, and then you cannot spend movement as long as there is a spiderling adjacent to you. So that's all bad. We're going to compound that by adding 2 rules. One is Heart of the Woods. At the start of the survivor's turn, all survivors adjacent to a board edge are sucked into the darkness of the woods and are lost forever. They are dead, do not gain the benefits of Cannibalize. Then all survivors outside the fairy ring suffer knockback 5 towards the closest board edge. There is no fairy ring. So we are going to get knockback 5 towards the closest board edge every single turn. That doesn't sound too bad, you say. You've got a dash, Deno. Well, guess what? We have a silent hymn. At the start of the survivor's turn, all survivors gain a -1 movement token. Survivors with less than 1 movement may still move a space. When their movement is reduced to 0, they suffer a random brain trauma. So that knockback 5, that's a real problem that I've just realised for my black and red Greaves. You should not be playing black and red Greaves in this showdown, Deno. That is some dumb stuff. What to do about that? Toughness 17. Do I switch over to leather boots for both of them? Interesting. Interesting. Increase all knockback you suffer by 4. That is a nightmare. The black and red Greaves are not so great when you are getting flung all over the place. He's got 6 luck tokens, so we're unlikely to critical. I don't think anyone's got enough luck to critical this guy. I might be switching up here. I thought I was good to go, but now I realise that that is going to impact me significantly. So maybe we go a Vespertine bow. And yeah, belching bagpipes. We probably ditch the lucky charms because we're not going to be able to critical anyway. Okay. We definitely need someone with bandages. Actually, they don't have bleed. No, nothing has bleed, so that's alright. So if we switch this round leather shield for the hyper elastic shield, then we can ditch these. Yeah, so we probably actually just ditch the red cloak, don't we? So we're going for a hybrid set, which will be leather boots. I think I gave put my leather boots back in the box, didn't I? Yep. Interesting. Or did I put them over here? Don't need a scavenger kit. Oh, got so many things. Yes, let's go some singing boots. They will be fine, actually. Singing boots. At the end of your act, you may move away from the monster. So we can go that, like that. We can go this down here like this, this, and this. Do we have 1, 2 blues? Yes. 1, 2, 3 greens? Yes. It's glorious. So with the hyperelastic shield, we still have 5 resin pieces. However, is that on the boots, that thing? It is on the boots. Okay, so we won't use the hyperelastic shield. We'll actually use the normal shield. Do I want the black and red armlet? Probably not now, actually, because we're not transposing. So let's go for this cancellation of hits set, which is quite cool. Okay. So that is 1, 2, 3 greens. There's our dome buster. Bandages, I wonder. Scavenger kit. Having heavy gear is not good on the hunt for that guy, but I suppose we've already got that heavy gear. One leather shield. Let's just go this leather shield, I think. Okay. The other option is we go for Candy's Gladiator Garb instead of that Scavenger Kit. Yep, I think that's a far better play. We don't need the ability to... Oh, at the end of your act, you may move up to 3 spaces away from the monster. No, we don't need to proc that. We need to move towards the monster. Okay, so that's setup number 1. We're ditching the red cloak and the black and red greaves on this one, which means our curse hammer might be getting replaced with a Vespertine bow. Will that be enough to kill the little spiderlings? Spiderlings are the same toughness as the boss, so that's not going to work. Maybe it is time to bring back that bow set, actually. Oh, here was me thinking we were good to go, and now I find out, no, Dano, this is a terrible plan. Knockback is going to punish you. It's absolutely going to punish you. Alright, so we're not going to go a singing set. I think we're going another croc set, aren't we? We've got the croc set still here. Sure we do. Longbow, Crimson Guard, Crimson Helm, Crimson Slippers, Crimson Folds. Alright, let's see how we go. So that... Do we need a crimson set? We go like this. Like this. We've got the 2 reds. We just need the up blue. I think we had the rainbow wing belt in that slot. Nope. Hunter Whip. Okay. Hunter Whip's fine. That's good to have that on the hunt. Alright, so that's a good layout as well. If we put the hyperelastic shield, we do get at least a block, at least an extra point of armor, but maybe we're better off with the calcified greaves. You do suffer -1 movement, but we can cancel another hit. The -1 movement will be punishing. So is that the right option? I legitimately thought I was ready to go. Do. You called me up again last night, but ooh, 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 ooh. This time, I'm telling you, we. There's a round leather shield. Maybe we do go a leather shield. Because that's always reliable. And let's go the belching bagpipes for undeathable. And I think we'll call, actually we'll put that on this, no, we'll keep that there. The scout, we're actually going to bring a different scout and we're going to bring an archer now. So what do we want? Heartstrings is very useful. So I think we'll ditch Coconut Rough. Does she have heartstrings? No. Skittle is movement 6. One of our archers have a movement increase. Peanut Brittle, what a legend. I'm sure I've got another good archer. Did they die? Who was my other good archer? Not M&M. Club. Dagger, boost, sword. Alistair's an archer. Ah, there she is, Jelly. We weren't bringing her. Because she's got Immortal. Alright, I think we try and roll Immortal off. She's got Leprosy, that's nice too. She's movement 6, yeah, alright. So we will try and, we've got like, I did a million endeavours to try and flip the fig sapling, so we're just going to try and clear that. So that fails, we'll try again. That fails, we'll try again. That fails, we'll try again. I think I've got like 15. That's it, that clears the disorder, I'm pretty sure. On the Barber Surgeon. Cure intracranial hemorrhage. Or maybe I needed a 3 to 6. There it is, 3. Clear a disorder. Okay, so we've cured the intracranial hemorrhage. And we've cured the disorder. Excellent. So jelly is going to be in red. Peanut brittle is going to be in green. Okay. Revenge, that's a bad one for us to have. Club Master. So that's going to be our Dome Buster. Dome Buster. I'll come back to that one in a second. Oh, it's 7 PM on a Friday night. You know what that means? It's Fen's Kingdom Death update. I just got my email. Optimism overview. How exciting. I am looking forward to reading that tonight. Fen's articles always come out at 7 o'clock on a Friday for me. It's great. Okay, so we're just gonna... Yeah, basically the only thing that's different is instead of the Lucky Charm, we've got the Belching Bagpipes. So we'll just do that. Save, Croc Archer, done. Ready to put him in an Archer. Archer's probably not a bad one to have in this hunt anyway. Peanut Brittle. Okay, so we're going to switch this around because we've got the Singing Cap. God, I love the Singing set. And the Singing Boots. And then this is a Clothed and Satiated set. We are only going to get 2 evasion. And I think it doesn't really matter the rest of this stuff. And that's the Gladiator Garb. Maybe we should have a bandages somewhere. I have to find. We won't be bleeding too much. Cool. Peanut Brittles is fine. Side Chick is fine. Violent Crumble is fine. Okay, so we're going to roll for Shrine, Succeed, Battle Paint, Succeed. So a bonus 2 Survival, a bonus 1 Insanity, and a bonus 1 Armor at all hit locations. Let's depart and face the Silent Mother, friends. So I'll bring this up on screen so you can have a little bo peep at the Discord. Have I got it on this screen? Or yeah, they need to go to this one. Was it on that one? Was it on this one? It was on this one. Here it is. So this is the legendary monster. So it's movement 12, toughness 17, plus 2 speed, plus 3 damage. It's got 20 life, spawn, twitching leg pulse, vitally action, hive mind, silent him, heart of the woods, plus 6 luck, plus 2 evasion. So that'll be a challenge to hit. We do a level 3 hunt. The moods cannot be archived or discarded for any reason. Wish us luck. If our chick dies, we lose the campaign, which would still be a very fun campaign to have experienced. We're here. All right, our first one is A cave-in. Concussion, severe injury. Any survivors, nominate the one among them with the highest courage to roll on crystal gathering. So, heavy gear. What does it say? Wearing? Yeah, wearing heavy gear. So, I don't think anyone is wearing heavy gear except for the scout. Yeah. Yep. So, it's just the scout that's wearing the heavy gear. So, the scout, oh, it was supposed to be a different scout. Because we actually need the cloak. Alright, let's sub the scout out and put the scout in with someone else. It can just be... Yeah, Coconut Ruff can be our scout actually. Because she's just going to jump in the bag. We'll put her in black. We'll give her the scout loadout. So yeah, so that's fine. So we'll reset her, then we'll give her an extra one at all hit locations. We'll give her 1, 2, 3. Maxed and 1 insanity. Great, and Violent Crumble is no longer departing. Yeah, and the reason for that is Violent Crumble has a crystal skin, so can't wear the cloak. We want to jump inside the cloak so we don't just keep getting pushed off the board. Excellent, alright. So yes, so she's going to suffer a concussion, which is a head injury, which is gain a bleeding token and gain a random disorder. So have a bleeding token, gain a random disorder. We're going to get rid of Coprolalia. On arrival, lose half your survival rounded down. Very good. But the person with the highest courage now has to roll on mineral gathering. So the person with the highest courage, what is this rubbish, Deno? The highest courage is not jelly, it is peanut brittle. So peanut brittle is going to roll on the mineral gathering table. She rolls a 3. I think that means she misses out on crystal skin. Would have been nice if she got it, but she did not, because that is almost certainly just LM. Yeah, gain a random disorder and 3 insanity. Peanut brittle, a random disorder. We're going to get rid of revenge. And she's going to gain 1, 2, 3 insanity. Tremendous. So that's the first event done. Second event is bad vibrations. We roll a dice. It is odd. So move the Spidey 1 space backwards. So he's 1 space further back. Here. Our next one. Oh, by the way, if I'm not getting Bone Eaters, if I'm getting Bone Eaters, I'm just going to, 6, just going to smoke them. So we'll just assume that we win. Those guys are no chance. The Faceless Statue, we have Sculpture, we each gain Survival and 1 Understanding. This many Survival, does anyone need Survival? No. Anyone need Understanding? Just jelly. Cool. We do not wish to rest longer. Ooh, Scout Hunt event. Ooh, it's exciting. We'll roll a 1. I've definitely never rolled a 1 on the Scout Hunt event table. I wonder if it's bad. Scout Hunt events. Alright, a 1. A Reconnaissance. The Scout, if they have 1+ accuracy, We do have 1+ accuracy on our scout. Our scout, in fact, has 2 accuracy. Oh, at the start of the showdown, reveal hit locations and put the first persistent injury revealed in play, then shuffle the hit location deck. Oh, that is tremendous. That is tremendous. All right. Well, I might just do that now. So we'll just shuffle. We have to shuffle it anyway. We'll just shuffle it. So the first persistent injury. No, 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 no. It gains a -1 toughness token when it is critically wounded. Okay. Is there any other good ones? I would have liked a different one. I think that might be the only one, actually. Yeah. That's all good. We'll take it to the limit. So when he's critically wounded, oh, that's literally nothing. We can't critically wound it. Damn. Back over here. Another spider event. Cocoons! If no one investigates, no one needs to investigate there. We don't need to investigate. 74. Have we found Scribe's book, or is that 84? We do actually have partners here. No, that's 84. Damn. 74. Lovelorn Rock, hey? No, we have found Antler Gouged. Each survivor rolls 1d10. This is bad. Alright. Suffer the torn muscle, severe leg injury. I think that means you can't dash. If that's what that is, we are in real trouble if anyone rolls that. Legs. You cannot dash until the showdown ends. That is the worst! Alright, this could be lifetime re-rolls here. Absolutely on. Now, I do have Drydecanthus on 2 survivors that will be able to ignore that straight away. So, let's do Jelly. Come on, Jelly. Jelly rolls a 3. She's okay. She carefully treads over it. Peanut Brittle doesn't have a thing. No! Peanut Brittle's in big trouble. Oh, she's actually got heartstrings though, so she might be okay. Oh, that is punishing. Punishing, I'll put that there to remind us she can't dash. Oh. How bad. Alright, the next 2 don't really matter. That's fine. That doesn't matter, so we're archiving that. And the scout. It's fine. Oof. Oof, that is punishing. That's so punishing. We're going to have to work around that. Wow. The forest wants what it wants. What does the forest want today, you might say? The forest wants a 9. So we're going to take minus tokens on everyone, and that means that we can discard them at the start of the showdown thanks to Thingamajiggy. Song of the Brave. 93. Oh, we could be on for it now. This could be it. 93. Oh, Lost Survivor. Do we have pictographs? Gain a permanent speed. The event revealer. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. So that will be Peanut Brittle to get a bonus speed. Yeah, we'll have a roll on this. We want 4 to 6. This dice. 7, damn, alright. Gain a courage and the tough and last man standing fighting arts. Could be worse. Tough is actually very nice. But we do gain a courage. We already have maximum courage. Okay, next one, spidery one. Meat Puppet The event revealer may investigate. I will investigate. And we shall ambush the monster. Thank you very much. Oh, sorry, I need to not roll a 1. That's a lantern 10. Hello, Cujo. This is complicated, mate. This is Kingdom Death. It's glorious. All right, we're on for it. We're on for a huge fight here that we are going to be up against it. So we set up on the board edges. So this chick is the problem. And the scout. We are killing the big spider. Look at it. Look at it. Boo, look at me. Then we're going to try and kill this chick, maybe. Boo. All right, we're back here. So let's shuffle this. So this is a abbreviated deck. We've got 20 health. Ambushing the monster helps. Can't dash. Big problem. Big problem. However, she does have heartstrings, and so we're going to use this direction for her heartstrings, I think. The beginning of each monster turn performs spawn. Yep. So we go first. Our scout is going to jump in the stone face cloak and is not going to suffer any of the... actually, we'll dash to here and then to it so that we don't start adjacent to the board edge. We're off the board, so it doesn't matter. But she's in the cloak. We're going to dash with the immortal arm chick. So that's her. She's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and she's going to swing with the immortal arm. Peppermint. So what has she got here? She's got refined. She's got dodge, additional time per round. She's got armored fist. So her base strength of her weapon is 25. And she gets acid palms. She's hitting on a... Okay, so it's -2 evasion, so 7 plus. Actually, we're better off just going with the Speaker Cult Knife, really. Yep. 3 speed on a 6 plus, which goes to 2 plus, but then we are going to jump back to 4 plus. So 4 plus to hit these. 3 hits, including a perfect hit, which I don't think does anything for her because it is not a grand weapon. Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3. So she has refined on this keyword, so she can actually re-roll a failed wound attempt. However, she does not fail because she wounds on a 2 plus. So there's 1 wound. We're down to 19. 1, 9. The second wound attempt is also a wound, so we're down to 18. And the third wound attempt is double 1s, but thanks to refined, we can re-roll into double 1s. Okay, so we failed to wound that one, but that means that we don't perform spawn. We will surge. When do we actually do Silent Hymn, by the way? At the start of the survivor's turn. All survivors with less than 1 movement. Okay, so we're just going to put this here for all of them. So she's movement 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So she did have to dash to get into position, but we will surge with her as well. Sorry, not surge. She goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. Yep, so she's here. So yes, now she'll surge using the Speaker Cult Knife. She hits just once. It's a tricky forelegs. She wounds. We're down to 17 wounds to go. Alright, let's get in there with the club chick, so the dome buster. Bam, 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 bam. So she has surged and dashed. Has dashed. So fortunately, thanks to Peanut Brittle's heartstrings, she's going to gain an additional 3 spaces towards her chosen board edge. So she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, but then she gets to go a bonus 2, 1, 2. So she's going to swing with the Dome Buster. She doesn't have any bonus speed. She has moved a space each round. So on a perfect hit, she doubles her wound attempt roll. So roll a perfect hit. No, she does not. But that hits because she's accuracy 2+. We've found a super dense reflex. Alright. So we can't do anything about that one. Oh, we really need to put our infernal rhythm on this to stop the thing. We do more than 5. Yep, we do more than 5 points, so that's 2 wounds, so he's down to 15. So we do suffer bash and knockback 5. At the start of the survivor's turn, all survivors adjacent to a board edge, survivors outside the fair ring suffer knockback 5 towards the closest board edge. Yep. Sweet. So we're down to 15. So yeah, so she's going to suffer bash and knockback 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So she's not going to be adjacent to the nearest board edge. She can't do anything about that. So her turn ends gaining an accuracy token on there. She's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's it for her. So let's dash with our scythe chick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So she's going to move to that spot there. So she's not adjacent. She's going to swing with her scythe. Had to dash to get there. Man, that is punishing. So the scythe is hitting normally on a 2+. It's going to go to 4+ thanks to the thing. Silk Surgeon. So we get 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. 3 hits, sorry. 1, 2, 3. So we'll do this. Okay, full move the Spidercules away from all threats. I reckon we'll do that. Scythe, attempted wound. That is still a wound, I'm pretty sure. Yep. And this one has a reflex, so we're down to 13. And full move the Spidercules away from all threats, cancel all hits out of range. It is speed 12 normally. We've taken out 4 of its legs, so that 12 goes down to movement 8. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to move our archer chick forwards. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll just put her, she'll use her bleeding tokens, which she has 2, 1, 2, to add 2 armor to all hit locations. And, oh my god, I didn't need to clear Immortal. She's got Anhedonia. All of that dice wasted. That's great. Alright. Cool, so that's the end of our first turn. So the monster's now going to go. The crazy guy. I just realised we're not going to be able to use the Belching Bagpipes because he doesn't have a wound stack. So the first card that it draws is its legendary. The last survivor to wound in range is us. So we're going to move and attack. We're going to gain Stalk Puppet. We've already got the Silk Surgeon. There isn't anyone in range, I don't think. So, one, two. So yeah, if 8 takes it to here, which is not in range, out of range there, out of range everywhere. So what does it do? Spin? Or do we want it to be in range? Actually, we were in range, but we can dash out of the way was what I was going to do. But then it full moves the Spidey towards the centre of the board. Yeah, so we'll dash with Jelly. So she's just over here. So the Spidey goes to here, it ends its turn, and that's literally it. Then there's a little Spidicules monster that appears here, and it's going to attack the closest threat. It's 3 speed, and it hits her on 10s. She has a shield, so she's got to block up. So we'll block that 10. So after damage, grab, no. Can't dash, no. And Spiderling's gained 4 movement. Great. That's it. So the legendary card's gone. Now, start of our turn, we all gain a -1 movement token. Boom. No one's dead thanks to the Heart of the Woods. All survivors suffer knockback 5 towards the closest board edge. So knockback 5, knockback 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And all the way back there. So that's it. It's now our turn. So the Scythe chick is now speed 4. So we're in a new round. And Jelly has dashed. So Jelly does need to move because the wrought longbow doesn't work without it. So 1, 2, 3. She's speed what? So she's speed 4. 2, 3, 4. So she goes to there. She can attack with the belching bagpipes actually. So let's shoot with the belching bagpipes onto the spider. The big spider, not the little one. No speed. 1 hit. Yeah, 1 hit. So the big spider, there is a failure, but we're wounding on a 2+. That's an 8, so we don't fail. We're down to 12 wounds. So she's done. We can surge with that actually, so yeah, let's surge and we'll go on the little spider now. So that's a 9, that's a hit. It's a 4, it's a dead little spider. So get out of here, little idiots. We will dash with Peppermint. So she's movement 6 normally, but she's -2 tokens, so she's down to movement 4. So she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, and she is out of range with all of her weapons. The end of your act, you may move up to 3 spaces away from the monster. No. Yep, so that's all for her. That's a shame. She'll put up a... She has got a deflect up. Actually, no, she hasn't. She'll put up a block 2 on the beacon shield. That's fine. This one, we can add 1 to all hit locations. Yep, so Peppermint's done. She's dashed. So Skittle, yeah. They're high up in the air, mate, so she's got to get close enough. Skittle's our only one who's going to be able to move into range. She's speed 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So she's going to have a swing with the scythe once again. 2 hits. And this is using a free one. 1, 2. So we'll do the cunning forelegs first. So that's a wound. That gets archived. We're down to 11. And this one, also a wound, not a failure. Down to 10 wounds remaining. Halfway there. Go team. We get another surge, or sorry, we get our basic action. So let's do that. Yep. So that's 2 more hits. Come on. Oh, yes. That's a fail. Oh. Into a wound. So we're down to 9. Now she can surge one last time, but if we do surge one last time, we may proc the trap. The trap would be suboptimal, but yeah, we could do it. She's actually the only one who's going to be able to swing, so this turn anyway. So yeah, so she'll surge. Next turn, I mean, as well. Come on, little silk surgeon. 2 more hits. Oh, she's hitting on 4s. Yep, 3 hits actually. Oh, that's 2. Just don't be the trap. Yes! Okay, so that's a reflex. We can handle that reflex. This one is this spiders with attackers within 2 spaces. They suffer bash and knockback 5. So that one's okay. Otherwise, full move the monster towards the attacker. Yep, so we want that one, I think. That's the order. Come on, Giggling Scythe. The Giggling Scythe wounds again. We're down to 8. So we gain the priority target token. That's fine, because we now know who the target is going to be. This one, that's a wound. Full move the Spidicles away from all threats. Cancel all hits now out of range. We're down to 7 wounds. And if we count up the number of legs, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 legs, which means his movement of 12 goes down to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm actually better off going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Cool. And that's her done. So this chick is just going to move forward 1, 2, 3 and put up a block. And that's it. So blocked, got the accuracy token last turn so we don't gain a second one. Done a block, did all my actions. That's it. That's our turn over. So the Spidicles is going to flip this card. It is Fling, the furthest threat in facing and in range. So that's actually the chick who's got the green. Okay, so we put a Spiderling here, and oh no, it goes on the priority target because of the priority target token. Perform spawn, but place the Spiderling on an unoccupied space adjacent to the target. If possible, place the Spiderling between the target and Spidicles. So he's just thrown a spider at us. Okay, good one. So the spider's here, and then it was full move away from all threats. Turn to face the most survivors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Turn to face the most survivors. It's all the way up the back. Spiderling action happens, so those 2 little idiots, we've got all of our survival actions back now, by the way. Those 2 little idiots are fighting our Silk Surgeon. They need 10s to hit. We haven't got a block up. There's 2 hits, can you believe, on the first attack. So how badly do we want to dodge both of those? We can dodge because we've got extra sense, so we can dodge twice. If we do that, then that's okay. Let's just think here. So what's going to happen? What's going to happen is this little guy is going to grab us and full move where? Directly away from Spidicles, and it's movement 8. So if I look at this here, it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which is going to put our survivor knockdown in front of them adjacent to the board edge. So that's pretty terrible. That is pretty terrible. So we'll dodge twice. And then we're also going to surge to put up a block now, because if we roll one more 10, we are going to be in some trouble. We don't. So we've got a block in place till the start of our next turn. So good old evasion 7, never in doubt. Okay, so we gain another -1 movement token. No one is adjacent to the board edge. We now suffer knockback 5 towards the closest board edge. 1, 2, 3, all the way to there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So she goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So she is still not going to be able to get in range. So what do we do then? She's fine where she is. This guy's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's out of range there. So yeah, we probably just keep her where she is. And we get everybody else in. So this guy is now movement 1, 2. Good work. This chick is movement 1, 2, 3 because she is +1 movement. Yes. So she's going to shoot the belching bagpipes. Rolls a perfect hit. One little spiderling. Rolls a 1 to wound. So she'll surge. Did who jump? White men. They can't, mate. Didn't you hear? This little guy's dead. Full move sporadically away from all threats, then turn to face the most survivors. So no, he's just a pest. He just keeps... No, he ran away. She is movement 7, so 1, 2, 3, 4. She'll swing the side on that dude. 2 hits, including a wound. So that one's dead. And then with the base action, we're going to put up a block. So we've got no block here. We've got a block there. We've got 2 blocks there. And that is all. Actually, she'll just go 1, 2, 3. So that's the end of our turn. Yeah, he's a cat. He's a chicken shit. So this guy appears. Boom. Spawns. Then we come over here and we're going to flip this. It's hypergenesis. All survivors suffer 4 brain damage. I think everyone's fine. Yep, everyone is indeed fine. They all bravely survive that. All survivors in the zone of legs, there's none. Replace each egg sac tile with a spiderling. There is none, fortunately. So that's it. This guy doesn't move towards us again. This little guy comes over here. He's fighting on us. We've got a block up. He doesn't need it because we are super tough. It's our turn. No one's adjacent to the board edge. So we're now going to suffer knockback. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. So that happens like so. We're now movement -4 movement on everyone. So this chick is going to go 1 and put up a block. That's literally all she can do. This chick is going to go 1, 2, and she'll shoot her belching bagpipes at the little spider. Hits once on a 7, fails to wound. She'll surge and try again. Hits twice on 2 7s. Perfectly hits and kills the spider. This chick, she is movement 3, 1, 2, 3. She'll go to there. And this chick is going to go 1, 2. And that will do. Yep. There's literally just 3 cards left, so we're procking the trap at some point soon. That's fine. That's going to be our turn. So this guy goes, he spawns one of them and draws an AI card. What have you got? Echoing Screech. Perform spawn. So that one will go there. One at a time, full move all spiders towards the survivor closest to them. All survivors adjacent to a spiderling. All targets suffer monster level brain damage. Roll 1d10 for each target. On a 5+, they are knocked down. So, Peppermint. It's a new turn. This little buffhead is not coming anywhere near us, is he? 1, 2, 3, 4. On a 5+, we're knocked down. We are knocked down. We have Fist and Tooth proficiency, so we can stand back up. And Skittle. Skittle's also knocked down. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's it. So now the spiderlings will attack us. We've got block up on the shield, so the scythe chick. 3 misses. And Peppermint. That could be 3 hits. Don't think I tanked her on evasion. Yep, so that's 3 hits, but we've got block 2 and we'll dodge 1, which is good. We could dodge twice, we've got extra sense. So that's it, no grabs, it's our turn. We gain another -1 token. So we're at 5, -5, which means that the chick who is movement 5, when a survivor's movement is reduced to 0, they suffer a random brain trauma. So Peanut Brittle is suffering a random brain trauma, and the random brain trauma that she rolls is a 5. Danger Seizure. You thrash about wildly. Deal 1 damage to yourself and every adjacent survivor. Gain a random disorder and 1d5 insanity. So she's going to get to 26. And she's going to suffer 1 damage to her legs. And she's going to gain a new disorder, and that disorder is traumatized. So we will move Vermin Obsession. Whenever you end your act adjacent to a monster, you are knocked down. Okay, so we can't get anywhere relevant with her at this point because she can't dash. So she'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4, and she'll swing. She hits with the Dome Buster on that little clown. That little clown dies. Peppermint, she's over there. She hits twice. She kills the little spider. She'll just move 1, 2. She's speed 2. No, she's speed 1. Oh, she's speed 1. Alright. This chick's speed 2, 1, 2. This chick's speed 1, 1. And that's it. That's unfortunately our turn. So everyone, she will put up a block by surging. Okay. And everyone else puts up blocks. That's it. Spider's turn. Going to spawn a monster here. What's it? Going to attack someone now? Pick target. The closest threat in range. Very good. Alright. We're okay with this. We're finally getting an attack. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's going to attack. So it is 4 speed, because it's +2 speed. Hitting on a 2+, she's evasion 3, so that's 5s. If there are no survivors in the zone of death, perform spawn. Yeah. Alright, so we have a 4 which misses, we have 2 perfect hits, and we have a 6. So the 6 we will dodge. We don't need to dodge. Oh my god, whenever you suffer knockback, gain a bleeding token. Okay, well she's got bandages instead of acanthus then. Holy shit. That's basically her dead. I'm going to give her 4 bleeding tokens. So she's going to surge to give herself 1, 1, 2. She's going to go to there. That is nuts, Deno. Read the rules of your characters, you clown. Bandages. Very good. She suffers knockback every turn. Anyway, we're going to take the hit from that clown. So it's on the waist. And we take 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. It's our turn. So we get 5 movement. Sorry, 6 movement. So everyone but this chick. She's at 1. She's at 6. And everyone else is at normal speed, but has to roll a brain trauma. Peppermint. Peppermint rolls a Lantern 10 on the brain trauma. That's Frenzy. She gains 1d5 insanity, a +1 speed token, a +1 strength. Get that up here. And yeah, the archer chick, Jelly. Jelly also rolls a Lantern 10. Jelly is also frenzied. Sure. Then everyone suffers knockback. 1. We'll do her first. So she goes doink, and then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She goes to there. So we have to proc the trap. This little clown comes up here and attacks her. 3 misses, because she is evasion a lot. Plus she could ignore 2 of those hits anyway. 3 if she needed to. Yeah, okay. Well, we're definitely proccing the trap with our chick, so 7 wounds left. This is a real problem. How do we get to that doofus? Walk into the middle, will you, mate? So we can't spend survival now on her. So, yeah, we'll have to do it this way, I think. It's a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4 to there, and then we'll swing with the Immortal Arm. So that's 1 hit, which puts up our deflect. And it's the trap. Perform spawn, full move the Spidercules away from the attacker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Place all spiderlings that are on the board adjacent to or as close as possible to the attacker. This could be the death of the campaign right here. If any of these hit, we get dragged to the board edge and we cannot dash away. So that will indeed be the end of the campaign. So the first, this is hypercritical rolls. We have 1 deflect up because our block has gone. We do have the singing cap though, that's the only thing we have in our favour here. So she is only evasion 3. These guys hit on a 4+, so it goes to 7. So the first one, 2, 2, 7. Come on, the deflect comes away, that's bad. So no hits. Second one, we need there to be 0, 7 pluses. 4, 7, 10. One of those hits is ignored from the singing cap. And that is campaign over. Because we are playing with Peppermint. Oh, actually, no, it's not. I lie. We're safe. So this guy's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just barely. She's going to stay on the board. Because the rules of the Heart of the Woods, if you start your turn adjacent to the board edge, you die. So everyone, so she would have started the turn. There was literally nothing we could do to stop that. Yeah. Cool. Well, that doesn't happen. So the rest of our turn, she's only speed 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's basically everything we can do. Oh no, we've got heartstrings. 5, 6, 7. Go heartstrings. And that's the end of our turn. So This little guy. Arachnophobia. Full move the monster towards the center of the showdown board. This is a cool fight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We actually want to be there, don't we? Yeah. All survivors suffer 1 brain damage. Increase this by 1 for each spiderling on the board. There are 4, so we are suffering 5 brain damage. Yeah, the knockbacks. So this is the gimmick of the showdown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The forest is constantly pulling you towards the edge of the board. So the forest is constantly trying to swallow you up. And this guy is also trying to get his little spiderlings to drag you to the forest. So it's a cool showdown, actually. I think it's really good. I like it a lot. Okay, so intimidate all survivors. If any survivor has tiny arachnophobia, we do not have tiny arachnophobia. Full move the monster towards the center of the showdown board. That's the end of the monster's turn. We're going to suffer a -1 token here, -1 here, -1 here. This chick's going to suffer a brain trauma. She rolls a 7, so she is not frenzied. Lunacy, gain a random disorder, and 1d5 insanity. The random disorder that she gets is tiny arachnophobia. You cannot carry any gear with the amber keyword. You cannot gain any resources with the silk keyword. It's lucky we're wearing silk set and need armor. 2 insanity. Gained. That is classic. Okay, so now knockback. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This time we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. And she's going to go stand up. She's going to get knocked to there. Oh, we did need to do spider attacks, didn't we? Yes. So this is actually interesting. So this one will go to here. This one will go to here. This one will go to here. So the one on the green chick, 1 hit will archive our -1 accuracy token. On the archer chick, 2 hits will dodge 1. Actually, the archer chick might have just died. We've got 1 block up. What's the archer chick's evasion? Yeah, okay. So the archer chick is dragged to the board edge and dies. Boo. And the silk surgeon should be fine because we've got a block up and it would need to roll multiple 10s. No, so that's fine. See, that little guy was there. Okay, it's now our turn. Done all our stuff. So this guy's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we'll dash 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to there. We will swing with the giggling scythe. Hits once. Come on. It's the forelegs though. If we can wound this, we can. We are down to speed 5. We have 7 of the 8 legs. We can't, oh my god, I just remember we can't dash because we're frenzied. Oh, actually no, that was the archer chick, not the side chick. That's good. So yes, so she will now take her normal attack. That first one was a free one. That's just 1 hit again. It's all the legs. Yes, the little idiot is movement 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're down to 5 wounds. All right, let's go with this bully hammer. 1, 2, 3. She's in range. She's going to swing with the Dome Buster. If we roll a perfect hit, we could one-shot that bee. We don't roll a perfect hit. We do roll a reflex forehead stalk. That is a perfect wound, critical wound, but we do not have enough luck to critically wound this guy. Skittle still has a surge. So Peanut Brittle, very good. He's got a club, attacks with a club. If a successful wound attempt total is greater than or equal to the monster's toughness. When attacking with the club on a perfect hit, no. Okay, so it's just 2 wounds, so we're down to 3. Now all spiderlings perform spider action against her. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, no, no. So just 1 spiderling attacking her. 1 hit, which we will spend a bleeding token to ignore thanks to the gladiator garb. She will surge for free. Come on. It's a hit. Don't be the trap. Come on. There's a reflex. All right. So as long as we roll like a 4 on this, we do 2 wounds and then the scythe can finish it off. Oh, that's a 3. We're going to count the numbers. 21 and it's toughness 17. We needed a 4. Damn, so we don't get surpassed. Do we use a reroll for that, Deno? Wasn't a perfect hit. No, so that's 1 wound. So we've got 2 wounds left. We will surge with the survivor before this reaction triggers with the side chick. We rolled 2 hits. If neither of these is the trap, that's not the trap. That's not the trap. Ah, but it's full move the Spidey Achilles away from all other survivors. Full move all spiderlings before the attacker. Alright, well we can't kill him this turn. We do wound that. Full move the Spidey Achilles away from all threats. Cancel all hits now out of range. Which means this auxiliary eyes situation. 1, 2, 3. Okay, the spiderling situation is getting out of control. There is now 6 of them on the board at the start of the monster's turn. So that was our turn. So we now get our dashes and surges back. That chick can't dash, but the scythe chick can. So she'll dash in the midst of the monster's AI card. The monster is only movement 3. So before any of these little clowns go, perform spawn, there's another spider on the board. That gets out of hand very quickly. So we're dashing and surging. We just need 1 hit to finish it off because we're down to 1 wound. 1 hit and no trap. We roll 3 hits. Oh, Deno. 1. You idiot, we just needed 1 hit, you idiot. Oh no, perform spiderly action, target the attacker 1 at a time. Perform another spawn. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're in so much trouble. Actually, how far away, what's her speed? She's speed 5, so she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so she will actually have a chance to do it as well. Start of this turn. Okay, so we're going to have 4 lots of attacks on the Silk Surgeon chick with nothing we can do about it. All these little idiots are adjacent. There's another one as well. Alright, so there's only 4 of them in play. And it tends to hit. So we'll see how we go. We can't dodge. Alright, so the first one does a hit, which will then drag us away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it actually goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's here. So these all chase now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that one will go. So no hits on that one. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can't get there. So the rest of them aren't going to get there. So we managed to dodge the worst of that situation. So that was in the midst of this flow here. So we're going to dash with... Oh, she can't dash because she's frenzied, Deno. Alright, well, I guess we have a full turn. Full move the monster towards the center of the showdown board. Oh, I spoke too soon. 1, 2, 3. We'll have a swing with the Dome Buster because we can surge before that flow. We do a perfect hit. Of course we do a perfect hit on this turn. We double that. It's not the trap. It's not the trap. Silent Mother. Woo. All right, now we get to do something awesome, which is the Silk Surgeon. On a 7 plus, that chick who died, we get to save her. Because Silk Surgeon at level 3 says on a 7 plus, you save. Roll 1d10 for each other survivor that died through the showdown. On a 7 plus, revive them. Nobody dies on my watch. I am the Silk Surgeon. Oh, that was great. That was glorious. Tough fight, Silent Mother. Tough fight. Ambushing helped. That last turn was a challenge, wasn't it? Complete the showdown. We get 2 survivors getting to age 4. So Coconut Ruff is going to roll her age roll. She rolls a 10. That is a permanent luck. Well done, Coconut Ruff. Jelly did not get there. Peanut Brittle did not get there. Peppermint is not retired. Skittle, can she get a permanent luck? Indeed she can. Well done, Skits. And Tiny Arachnophobia, that's classic. No other returning survivors that gain any benefits. Excellent. All right, so we're gonna draw one of these cards. We would get resources and stuff, but we don't need resources. All we need is to get to the God Hand. So we're gonna assume that we don't have the thing. So we're just gonna roll the dice. This is the card we're gonna take that decides our fate. The top card. It's a Heat Wave. If you depart with heavy gear in your gear grid, set your survival to 0 after applying all bonuses. We don't need to worry about that. Great. So I'm going to do a second one because we're just going to advance the timeline a little cheeky bit. Advance the year. Here's our next one. It is number 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Clinging Mist. Stupid Clinging Mist. Do we roll an 8, 9 or 10? No, we roll a 1. Okay. The returning survivors must all skip the next hunt. Wonderful. All right, we're skipping ahead once more. Let's see if we get a murder. 7th card. We'll shuffle them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is our fate. There's a Dark Dentist. He's here to save us. Can we gain a medal more? Your fist and tooth gain sharp. Sure, let's give her a medal more. All right, so we're on to the Red Witches. So we're going to fight the level 3 Red Witches. That fight was awesome. Silent Mother is sick taste. That is a glorious fight. Okay, so we've got a bajillion endeavours to spend in between now and then. And so one of the things I'm going to do with those endeavours is be absolutely classic. So the survivors we want to go out are people with the lowest understanding. So Yasmin, you can go out with your understanding 3. Who else do we want to go out? Peanut Brittle? No. So Milky Way is definitely not going. M&M's not too bad. What's a telephobia? When there are no perfect hits in your attack. Yeah, maybe we'll go out with them. Lemon Lime Bitters is understanding 9. No, Jelly's going out. And then not Urza. Domingo could go. All right, so let's send out. Boost and Candy. Maybe not Candy. Alistair, there we go. All right, so Boost, we're going to perform a silk surgery on Boost. So thanks to the Spidercules' wonderful usage of Silk Puppet, our chick is now a silk surgeon. And because she's an expert silk surgeon, we can do a radical procedure. We roll dice equal to the level of our secret fighting art and choose one. So if we can roll a head on one of these, then it says gain a permanent accuracy, remove all head injuries other than blind, and remove all your understanding. So boost, we're going to try and remove all his understanding. So there's a head. We'll select the head. So we've just removed all his understanding and just given him a cheeky +1 accuracy while we're there. Have a little +1, buddy. So this is good, Dano. This is a good plan. Who else have we got? We got Jelly. So Jelly's understanding 2. Has she gotten... Yeah, so she has had something similar happen already. Understanding 4, Eminem. Sure, we'll have a crack with Eminem as well. Okay, so there's the head. So Eminem gets a +1 accuracy. And goes understanding 0. I have to say, I find that extremely amusing. Yeah, we did clear Immortal, so probably didn't need to, but... Why are we trying to take out 3 chicks with bow specialisation? Who knows? Who knows? Alright, so Eminem, you're going to be our scout. And you can just have the scout loadout, which we know to be that. We'll assume that we've made enough broken lanterns to get our thing back now. So, that's fun. Oh, that's good stuff. Alright, so we just need to decide, yeah, so one of these people... I'm actually so happy with this silk surgeon situation. It's like possibly my favourite thing that I've seen in the game at this point. Yeah, alright. We're going back to black and red set now. So the Croc Archer is fine, so we can proc that. This set is going to disappear. Although that hit cancellation is pretty amazing. So red cloak, black and red greaves. We'll go the hyperelastic sword and 1, 2, 3, 4. Curse hammer, red cloak. So yeah, so I want to use the black and red set now against, use the Red Witch's tech against them. Yes. Excellent. We need the helmet. Where's my helmet? There's my helmet. Alright, so 2 blues, yes. 1, 2, 3 greens, yes. Locked and locked, yes. Great little set. Boost. You'll be in the black and red club. No, we'll put you in the black and red scythe. We're just going to duplicate that. This can just be called black and red sword. Yep, so that's just the hyperelastic sword. We've probably got better swords that I could craft right now, but I don't think I need to. maybe. Leather work around, leather shield. Black and red armour, done. So reset. Tremendous. Alright, so that's Boosty. Alistair is going to be in red. So he's going to be rocking the bow. And he's going to be in the croc bow set. Done. That one's fine. Yep, that'll do fine. Jelly. So jelly we want grand weapons in your gear grid gain barbed. Yep, so we'll make this our other resin set. Black and red scythe. So that's going to replace our silk survivor. Apparently we're not taking the shield there, eh? Cuirass, armoured tonlet. Yeah, the giggling scythe has been an absolute triumph in this whole campaign. I've enjoyed it very much. Do we just take that same singing set with her, with the last chick? So Jelly, you're now in orange. Perfect. Yasmin. Yeah, sure. Yasmin, you can rock our immortal arm. Seems fine. And there's Yasmin, she can be in yellow. We got plenty of endeavours, so we're just going to spend those on rolling the face painting thing. So we'll definitely get face painting, we'll roll it anyway. There it is, and then the other, yep, shrine. So, oh, where's my Dome Buster at? I'm just going to take Dome Buster instead of the sword. The sword we don't need. Alright. Let's have a crack against some cheeky little red witches, shall we? See if we can teleport away from them. I'm going to pop me Spiderculies away in the cabinet, along with my little spiderlings. It's the last showdown. Silent Mother, great. I'll have to try. So the next campaign that I'm intending on playing of Kingdom Death, which will be a little way off, is going to be, I'm going to have all of the Golden City monsters. So we're going to have the Manhunter as the Node 1 Nemesis, and then the Lion Knight as the Node 2 Nemesis, if it's Node 2, I can't remember. And then the Black Knight will be Node 3. And yeah, White Lion, Smog Singers, or maybe Spider. And yeah, or maybe Gorm. I don't know. It'll be fun. It'll be fun whichever one we go with. The next time I play, though, will probably be after Campaigns of Death, so everything I've just said may be irrelevant because all that stuff may change dramatically. We don't know. Lot to happen in between now and then. Maybe not a massive amount of time, you know, we could be talking 6 months before we see it. We could be talking less. I'm not sure. We should have a much better indication by Black Friday, put it that way. All right. So we'll do these one at a time. So Hollow Heart is her status. Mesmeric Heart, Nico's Life, Red Initiate, her little one of those, Witching Cloak. Her first 2 cards that I drew in the last showdown were her 2 legendaries. She only has 2 legendaries, I think. And I drew her 2 legendaries. You suck, Nico. Alright, so that's Nico set up. If we go over here, I think the showdown is Brawl up this end. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 by 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, yep. And then Sears up the top. And then Nico's here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm pretty sure that's the setup with no little minions in play, but they're ready to go. Alright, so the scout is probably not going to be running off the board this time. And I'll explain why in a moment. Because Sear's basic action targets people off the board. Combo Crush, Boiling Blood. So we're not going to use Boiling Blood because I want to try and get everything right. But we are going to use the other rules that I played at level 2, which is you have to kill all the witches in the same turn and multiple wound things don't apply. I think is the most fun way to play. Brawl's Life, a couple of these. We've got our other, yep, all in there, very good. Okay, so if we go over here, you should be able to see that, and then we'll add Sears 1 on top. So this is basically right on the edge of my board, so I don't want to go too much further, but Sears Life, basic action, Red Secret, and then all of her stupid crazy cards. Okay. She's got a hefty deck. Alright, so I'll just put that down there-ish, and hopefully, yep, that won't impact us too much. Okay, we will go to the showdown board thing in a second. And our scout, run away, run away. This is exciting. Very exciting. The artwork, epic. So Sears sees all red witches go first. Any survivor that endeavours at storytelling gains 1 permanent luck during the next Lantern year. Hey-oh! God Hand's in so much trouble! Okay. So, Red Initiate we know. Sears basic action I'm just going to keep here. Sears life will go up here. Nico's basic action will keep down here. Nico's life will go here. Red, Braal's basic action will keep down here. Braal's life, discouraging presence. 1, 2, 3. Red Initiate, Witching Cloak, discouraging presence, and Red Secret. Pew, pew, pew. And yes, so I'm going to grab the death dice because it's just there for her life. So she's got 6 life. Not 2. She will be soon. Braal, you're going to be 10 life. Nico, you are going to be 8 life. So they've both got +2/+2, the little baby ones, which is bad. And yeah, excellent. The red witches go first. So I'm just gonna review everything we've got here. So departing survivors gain a bonus 2 survival, a bonus 1 insanity, and a bonus 1 armor at all hit locations. And then that should be okay. Depart. Yeah. All right. So just to reiterate, the rules that I'm applying to this showdown are we have to kill all 3 red witches in 1 turn, and the red witches are immune to multi-wounds. So the Dome Buster is not going to do surpass. So yeah, we need multiple hit weapons is our key to success. So we start with Braal's AI card. So we flip in her, so we know we've done her. We're going to go over here and we're going to flip her AI card from the top, which is Meteoric Throw, the closest threat in range. So that's going to be Boosty. So Boosty's the target. Okay, so move and attack, 6 speed. Okay. So fortunately for us, she's hitting on 10s. And we can ignore a hit, but we don't have an accuracy token. We could put up a block before we do this. Place the target adjacent to a random survivor. Yeah, okay, so that doesn't really bother me. She'd need to roll 2 10s to hit that. So I can roll 10s, but we won't worry about it. 0 hits. Nice. Okay, so that's Braal's card. She does not do anything else. Done. So the next person to go is Sia. No, Nico. Nico's card. Nico swaps with Braal if able, so she will swap with Braal. And then closest knockdown survivor, there isn't one. Closest survivor in range. So again, we'll go with our fully tanked out evasion tank. Fully evasion-ish maximum. They'll put Gladiator Guard there, actually. Yeah. Excellent. So this is 6 speed. It's move into range, so she actually moves away. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like so. And she needs 10s. No, she's accuracy 3, so she needs 9s. Because he's evasion 6. Okay, so that's 1. So we will spend a survival to dodge. Good work, Boosty. And we ignore her after hit effect. Mobilizing shot done. Alright, the last one is Seer's card. Is it the legendary? Is it because we started with the legendary? It's not! Inevitable headshot. When this is drawn face down, Seer swaps with another random red witch or red initiate. I think I've had this one. So 1 to 5, it's going to be Brawl. It is going to be Brawl. So Brawl and her swap spots. Okay. She's then going to all survives within 3 spaces, suffer knockback 6 and gain Vault Key. None. Excellent. Excellent stuff. All survives within 3 spaces of Seer, suffer knockback 6 and gain Vault Key. Target a survivor off the showdown board. Bang. She just shoots him in the head. Oh, that's great. I hate you. I hate you. Okay, that's it. So that's all the witches done. It's now our turn. There's no acolytes on the board. All right, let's get into this. Let's get some dome busting happening. 1, 2, 3, and we will swing on Nico with the Speaker Cult Knife. So this is Yasmin. She gains Refined with that. So these are hitting on 4s. So that's 3 hits. Good start. 1, 2, 3. No problemo there. So those are parries. That's a reflex. Perform basic action. We should do this maybe. Yes, so alright, gain +1 luck to wound this location. So we'll be looking for 8, 9, 8s, 7s. So if we get a 6, if we spend a survival, yeah, we'll spend a survival to try and roll a 6+ for our critical. Yep, that's an 8, so we didn't even need to spend the survival. So Nico is knocked down, so at the end of this attack, she will stand up. But she is 7, we are going to ignore the reactions for the rest of the attack. This one, that's another critical. The attacker may either gain 1 understanding or erase all their understanding. She will erase all their understanding. Actually, yeah, anyway, we'll just hope for the best. Yeah, that's another critical, great. So, survivors ignore the effect of the Hollow Heart. I have not had to suffer Hollow Heart at all. We're down to 5 wounds on Nico. Great start. She now stands up. We will surge with her while we're hot to trot. And we'll see if we can hit again. Do we go with the Immortal Arm this time? Yeah, we will go with the Immortal Arm. So that's 1 hit, but we do put up a deflect, which is why we wanted to attack with it. And the hit location is an arresting departure. The attacker feels their heart sink. We do a wound, so she's down to 4. We lose 2 survival. 1, 2. And Nico performs a Witching Cloak. Okay, so Witching Cloak says, Swap the red witch with another random red witch. So Seer is going to be 1 to 5. It's a 6, thank goodness. So Brawl is going to be the target over here. So she's going to swap spots with Brawl. Boom and boom. And then she's going to perform Brawl's going to perform a basic action on us. It's a lot of dice for Brawl's basic action, actually. Now, 6 speed. We are evasion, not a lot, but we do have a deflect. And we do have the singing cap. So a 1 is a miss, a 1 is a miss, a 2 is a miss, a 1 is a miss, an 8 is going to be singing capped, and that one's going to be deflected. So, good turn. So she is done. Good work, Yasmin. She has surged. Alright, Jelly. So Jelly's probably one of our jets. So let's send Jelly into the big girl. 1, 2, 3, 4. Into you, Seer. And Jelly is going to swing with the giggling scythe. So Jelly's going to hit on 3s. So that is 1, 2 hits. We're going to get a first strike. Oh, ignore your positive luck and deadly when attempting to wound this location. Okay, if Seer has a face-up duration card in play, she does. Gain an understanding and then suffer brain damage equal to your understanding. 1, 2, 3, and you gain Secret Fighting Art, Vault Key. Secret Fighting Art, Vault Key. It's not a good one, friends. In fact, it's a very bad one. When you gain understanding, suffer that much damage to each hit location. Yep. But we didn't have to gain an understanding there, actually. We just gained Vault Key. So that's fine. Great. Alright, so let's roll. See if we can get a critical. Oh, it doesn't matter because there isn't a critical. So reflex, your convictions falter. Oh, sorry, it's actually 2 dice. Yeah. So she's taken a wound. But we're going to -1 luck token. We had to do that one first, so we couldn't do it. Ignore your positive luck and deadly when attempting to wound this location. So there's a reflex, so that's bad. So we just need to natty 10, don't we? Great. Oh, that was about to kick over to a natty. You dumb fuck. It's a wound, she's down to 4. If the attacker has less than 5 courage, they end their attack and are doomed until the start of their next act. So she cannot do anything else until the start of her next act. That is it. Doomed. Okay. Dome Buster, I guess, over into Brawl. Swing with the Dome Buster. Hits Dome Buster. A first strike. Add a red initiate minion adjacent to the attacker. Alright, so we do a wound. It doesn't do multiple wounds because we can't do multiple wounds, even though it would. Add a red initiate, Brawl performs Witching Cloak. Okay, so the Witching Cloak attack. 1 to 3, it's going to be... Sorry, 1 to 5, it's going to be Seer. It is Seer. So Seer and Brawl swap places. Seer is going to shoot him in the face with a basic action. This is a great showdown. This is such a great showdown. Okay, speed 1, 5. The target is guardless for this attack. So guardless means you can't ignore, can't dodge. Does it mean anything else? Is there some other way of us ignoring it? Dodge, block, deflect, or ignore hits. Attack rolls can still miss guardless survivors as they still factor their evasion in. Guess what? She's accurate to the max. Okay, so our target is him. So he just gains 2 understanding and vault key, 1, 2. So when he gets understanding, 1, 2, suffers hits at all those locations. We're going to get rid of Transcended Masochist, I guess, to put vault key on. Vault key is a secret fighting art, so. And it's a 5 hit to the hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Her basic action is punishing. Oh my god. Alright, so we still have a surge with him. Do we surge? Yes. Who do we target though? Probably the little acolyte. The scout. The scout can probably go an acolyte punch. Yeah, we'll send the scout over to acolyte punch. Acolyte's toughness 13. Yep, so the scout should be able to get that done. So we're swinging on to Seer. That is a hit. Seer's hit location is... Oh, can you piss off? Gain 2 understanding and lose a courage. Oh. 1, 2, lose a courage. 1, 2. So if we fail, but we only fail on a 1. So that's a wound. So she's down to 3 wounds. Where is the 3 on this dice, Deno? There it is. She's down to 3 wounds. So we didn't fail, so that is her done. The scout's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dashing to there and swinging with, let's assume we gave him the Dome Buster. Double 1s. We'll surge. 1 hit, 2+. We kill the little acolyte. Done. Our last person to go is going to be the archer. So we'll shoot Brawl with the wrought longbow. And this is with Alistair. So we're not attacking outside, it's facing. We might be able to pursue if we go relentless. Oh, he's got a strength token and a survival. He can't surge, so that's it. Yep, so his first shot hits twice. Brawl. We have a first strike that's impervious. Oh no, it's just an impervious one. And a super dense. Alright, we'll do the basic action first, I think. So we wound, because she's only toughness 12. Pretty sure. Yeah, so the wrought longbow 16, so that's definitely a wound. She's down to 8. She's going to perform basic action on him. And then his impervious is going to perform Witching Cloak, unless he knocks us down. So she moves to here, knocks her down, targeting Alistair with her attack, so that's 6 speed. He's going to knock us down, yep. Because it's bash on the basic action. Alistair is only evasion 1, so that is 2, 3 hits. We don't have a block up. So those 3 hits are going to go to the legs, body, waist. And these are normally 2 damage, they're going to 4 damage. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's actually got 21 insanity. So that's fine. So he's now bashed, so that ends his attack. And that, in fact, ends our turn. So at the start of the turn, everyone will jump up thanks to Fist and Tooth proficiency. And we do have a surge possibility there, so let's see. Yeah, I reckon we will surge during Braal's first action. So we're flipping that. Did I do the wound? Yes. Braal's going to draw her AI card, and it is a Meteoric Hook. Closest threat in range. Excellent, so we know what that's going to be. That's going to be Alistair with the croc dress. Not great. It's a new turn. Got some dodges maybe. But yeah, we're going to swing with the scythe in the blind spot. No, we can't. We're actually doomed until the start of our next act, so we can't surge at all. Alistair could surge with the belching bagpipe. It's probably not a bad play. Alistair can't surge because he can't surge. Alright, so he's just going to cop this to the face. Seems fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. All of these attacking his body. We'll dodge 1. And these are 4 damage apiece. So that's 1. It's 4 severe injuries. Excellent. Excellent. Alright, so the first body severe injury on Alistair is a 6. Alistair's done well to make it this far. Let's give him credit where credit's due. He's been disemboweled though, so that seems suboptimal. Gain a bleeding token. His movement is now 1. Okay, next body severe injury is a 3. Gain 2 bleeding tokens. 1, 2. His next severe injury is a cocked dice, amazingly. That's an 8. It's a broken rib. Suffer -1 permanent speed. We'll get him on a bed and we'll fix that right up, buddy. That's another bleeding token. And his 4th and final one is a 2. Has he got a lifetime reroll? He does. So we will indeed take his lifetime reroll into an 8. Can you suffer more than 1 broken rib? It can. Oh, he's got another broken rib. So many broken ribs. Alistair. So that was 4, which is 5 bleeding tokens. So he's not dead because he actually has the ability to go up to 7 bleeding tokens, but he has used his lifetime reroll. Good work, brave Alistair. You survived the meteoric hook. It is just a flesh wound, yeah, just 2 broken ribs, disemboweled, and yeah, pretty fine. He's fine. Next AI card is from her. She flips that and is a traumatizing shot. The closest knockdown survivor swaps with Braal if able. Leave Alistair alone. So Alistair is in fact knocked down on the board over here from taking that severe injury. So she's going to shoot on Alistair. That seems unfair, really. What did Alistair ever do to you? 6 speed. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Yep. There's one more to there. Yep. 6 speed, hitting on 4s. Okay, so we've already dodged. That's 4 hits. The target loses 2 survival and gains traumatized. Add +3 to all severe injury rolls on this attack. What? Okay. 1, 2 survival. So it was 4. Yep, so where do they go? Don't roll the body, don't they? Body, 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 hands. But we add +3 to these injury rolls. Okay, so the first one, that's a 9, so that's literally just knocked down. The second body one, that's a 1, so that goes to a 4, which is a gaping chest wound. So we have 1 bleeding token left before we die. That's a good idea. He should use his intestines as a weapon. So we need to roll 7+ on this. Yeah. That's an 8. He's knocked out. He's still alive. He's traumatized though, unsurprisingly. from this situation. He's coughed a pizzling. Well done, well done. And then the other one, where was it? To the legs. So it's 5 damage to the legs on Alistair. Well done, Alistair. Taking all those hits. Was it the legs? Why is he so badly pizzled? Can't remember if it was the legs or the arms. I'll just roll again. It's the body. It wasn't the body. It was definitely not the body. It was the waist. Okay, 1, 2, 3. It's a severe injury roll to the waist. Again, we need to do a 7. Nah, so we die 2 bleeding tokens. Poor Alistair. It was going to be a brave finish to your story, Alistair. It was bravely sacrificing yourself for the good of the rest of our party. Okay, so now we're doing this inevitable headshot. Unfortunately for everyone involved in this showdown, it's a speed 3 10 damage attack. And it's going on Jelly. She can dodge, she can block, and she can dodge and she can block. This targets a survivor, target the furthest survivor. Yeah, it has to be her, and she's doomed. She's doomed until the start of her next act. So that's just 3 hits. She can't do anything about that. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Ah well, Giggling Side looks like it's in trouble. So these 3 hit locations are as follows. Head, head. Oh, they're all the head anyway. Yeah, right. Okay. Because it's got Headhunter. Excellent. All right, so 3 Headhunter hits. Let's see if we can avoid a head explosion. So the first one is a 5. Unfortunately for us, this chick has leprosy, so she suffers -2 to severe injury roll. So that is a 3, and that means she has been decapitated. So we'll try and lifetime reroll that probably. Yes. Into a 7, so that goes down to a 5, which is an intracranial hemorrhage. Excellent. We may have been better off not using that because the other 2 heal for 1. Yeah, we may have been better off not doing that. 6 goes down to 4, so she's decapitated and dead. Okay, well, what can you do? Alright, well, that's suboptimal. Oh, we could have transposed with Alistair. Alistair could have transposed with it. Alright, what we're actually going to do, because I'm still not a complete legend at this game and remembering all the things that I can do. She's now no longer dead. And she's going to be a departing survivor. Because we're going to do some awesome shit. Because I have the ability to do this. Okay. So let's just step through everything that's about to happen. Number 1, she is down here. Seems unsafe. She's somewhere like that. What we're going to do is we're going to spend 2 survival. She's doomed, so she can't do anything, but Alistair has a black and red set. So he is going to use his black and red set when the opportunity permits, and this is during Nico's attack. Spend 2 survival to swap places with a survivor wearing a red cloak. It's important to note this is a duration card, so I know this is coming. So this isn't me being a dodgy mofo. So I do know this is coming, so I can play this at the instant that it's available. Boom, boom. So that now means that he is the target of the attack. He is going to surge for a block with his sword. He doesn't have a sword. Domebuster's only a green club, so he'll surge with his shield. And then he's still going to have to roll some severe injury rolls, but he's not got the leprosy, so and he can dodge once, so he's got one severe injury roll to his head. So Boost is a better person to die than our other chick. So Boost, severe injury roll. He rolls a 5. It's an intracranial hemorrhage as well, which is bad, but at least he survives. Yep. Okay, so that happens because it's 3 speed, we block 1, we dodge 1, and then the after hit drags the head because there's no guardless on that. Excellent. Sia, you are an absolute pest. An absolute pest. That was cool, actually. I should really be using my black and red set more, shouldn't I? We need to take care of Brawl, really. She's the one with the most wounds at the moment. So I think the only person that's in range right now and that has a chance actually is Yasmin, so she's going to dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. Okay, so she is going to attack in the blind spot with the Speaker Cult Knife. That's 3 10s, so that's 3 perfect hits. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So, Speaker Cult Knife has a critical location. Suffers bash and 5 damage to a random hit location. Doesn't seem great. Yeah, that's fine. So we wound for our first wound. And we wound for our second, so she's down to 6. And then that reflex is we suffer bash and 5 damage to a random hit location to the head. We will then surge. And again, that's after being stood up by the only other person who can stand us up. That's 3 more hits, which will be the scout. Okay. So it's down to 6. 1, 2, was it 3? 3. Okay. So that's a critical. Bro would perform blood drain. She lets loose a miserable growl instead. She's down to 5. Come on, Deno. So that's another critical. All hearing survivors gain 3 survival. She's down to 3. No, she's down to 4. And this has a failure reaction. We have refined though, so we don't fail. She's down to 3. Okay, we don't really have enough survivors to do it in this turn, is the unfortunate truth, or any turn maybe. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 into the front, and we'll swing with the Dome Buster. Hits, Nico flips a parry location. We will go into a 1, that's a fail. Nico swaps with Brawl if able. Okay. Can't surge, so that's the end of him. The Scythe. The Scythe, the Scythe, the Scythe. So yeah, Scout's just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 and put up a block. She has got Shield and Singing Club. The Scythe on Sia. 3 hits. 1, oh my god, what is that? 2, 3. Oh, Sia needs to be knocked down like a hole in the head. Come on, Deno. If you've ever rolled a critical, now's your time. Seer's mere presence unlatches the door of your mind vault. Gain 2 understanding and lose 1 courage. 2 understanding is 1, 2. 1, 2. That reflex is ridiculous. We critical and we critical every hit location that remains. So Seer's head snaps back. Seer swaps with another random word rich if able. Then Seer is knocked down. Oh, what? Damn. Another random red witch. 1 to 5 is Brawl. Seer, you suck. Sorry about that. Man, me stupid thing. So she's got 2 wounds left. She's got 4. The Scout's the only one that's left. Alright, so it's next turn. Brawl is going to go. That didn't say perform basic action, did it? No, so we still don't have an initiate on the board, which is fine. Okay. So do we surge on Brawl and try and kill her? I mean, we'd need to roll well, but probably not a bad option. Surge with Jelly. Okay, it's 3 hits, so this is a chance. Don't flip the trap. 1, 2, no trap. There's a failure. There's a reflex. That one's bad. And that one's bad. So we do need a critical one of these, and we will gain criticals on all. Sure. So we can erase all of our understanding. Yeah, I did see that, Cujo. Isn't that just a shit? Isn't that just shit from someone? Like, that's just scumbag humans right there. Yeah. It makes me unhappy that that's happened. Okay, so Brawl's actually died from the 1, 2, 3 wounds. We've erased all of our understanding. We gain a courage and a permanent strength. The courage is cool. We gain stalwart. And because of our stalwart, we roll a 9. What is a bold roll of stalwart in a showdown? It is a gain of permanent strength. Yeah. It's just, yeah, you know, you and I know how much that effort goes into that, right? How much time, effort, energy goes into that. And to have, you know, some scumbag just steal it, it sucks. It's absolute rubbish. Okay, Brawl's been defeated, which means a little Red Witch Initiate comes out onto the board. We'll place her there. We might try to kill her. So that means that Brawl's AI card, which was going to be Meteoric Menace, doesn't trigger. So the next one that's going to trigger is her AI card, an Inciting Shot. The closest knockdown survivor there is not one. The closest survivor is just going to be our chick with the Immortal Arm. This is a 6-speed attack. So she's going to move to range like that. 6 speed, she is evasion. No evasion. Only 2 rather. Oh, that's a good number of 1s down. 1, 1, 1, 3. Now do 5s hit? Oh, 5s do hit. So we ignore one of those. We can dodge one of these. Add 3 to all severe injury rolls caused by this attack. We gain Rageaholic. That's fine. So these 2 go on the hands and waist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is going to be tight this turn. It's going to be very tight. We are relying on the Scout. scout is going to have to come up trumps. Okay, assuming the scout's still alive, because we do have to do Sear's legendary card. Of course it's a legendary card. You scumbag, Deno. The closest hearing survivor gains a bleeding token if they have 3 understanding. Boost does have 3 understanding. We hear the story Escape the Grand Library. This is exciting. Where is Escape the Grand Library from? Red Witch Trials. And the artwork in this is great. Red Incursion, I've seen this is a new one. I was supposed to do Red Cannon, wasn't I? Yeah, like multiple people die, whatever. We've done this one. Here it is, Escape the Grand Library. Just gonna try and... There we go. All right. Once, people found a sleeping monster. Churning in its clouded blister, the monster excreted works of wonder, lanterns that cleaved the darkness, heat that banished the cold and softened the scrap they scavenged into trustworthy tools. Instinctively, they knew it would be catastrophic if the monster awoke. So the people kept a constant vigil, telling it bedtime stories to keep it sleeping. As time passed, they found their lanterns shone more brightly, and the stories grew more elaborate. At their vigil's end, the storytellers rose from the seat with no memory of what they told. To preserve the stories, a partner joined to vigil to record the stories in richly bound tomes. The sleeping monster grew, and a grand library grew around it. Little did they know, but the hastily inked words were nourishing. The monster surged in size, and the library filled with an intense blue light. They fashioned eyepieces to preserve their sight as they continued to write. The words began to vanish from the stacks. The storytellers forgot their own names. Soon the ravening monster ate the memories of itself from their minds. The people forgot about the monster. They forgot to keep the vigil. The monster woke up and the Grand Library fell. Pairs of vigil-keeping knights and archivists fled with books, clasped with covers with heavy chains of protection. They had no way of knowing which books were fact and which were fantasy. Perhaps they clutched only empty pages. Seer falls silent. You erase the story. So this is the Watcher, by the way. So there's a Watcher from the Grand Library. That's a chick with glasses. That might be Laurie, the archivist, I think is her name. Anyway, so if you have a Twilight Sword, gain 3 understanding. If you survive, proceed to the 8+ result. He has Vault Key, so 3 understanding would be a bad time. So we don't have a Twilight Sword, so we need to roll an 8+. Come on, Alistair, roll an 8+. Oh, it's a 7, you pus bucket. Gain a broken lantern and suffer collapsed lung, severe injury. Collapsed lung is just gain a bleeding token, I think. You can't, yeah, gain a -1 movement token, whatever. Alright, I want to look up Story of the Library. What does it do? Because that is a new thing that I've never seen. Story of the Library. You may return the... That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Oh man, these guys are sick. Alright, but that's all she does, I think. So then, this is a mood. When either Brawl or Nico's life is reduced to 0, archive this and all blood trail tokens. When a survivor moves or suffers knockback, place a token in each space to mark their blood trail. That is sick. That is sick. Alright, well, I'm going to use some systemic pressure tokens. So that's her turn. She doesn't have to draw AI. So we can do this. There is a Red Witch initiate we've got to do. So it moves to her. Random Red Witch. 1 to 5, it's what's her name? Seer? Yep, so Seer is going to shoot the farthest survivor. Damn. So it's going to be the chicken yellow, isn't it? Yes. Yasmin. So Yasmin is suffering 1 speed, 5 to the body, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's then going to gain Vault Key and gain 2 understanding, 1, 2. So she is actually fine. She's guardless for that attack. Oh! This is our chance. This is our moment. If you had one shot, one opportunity. Lose yourself in the music the moment you want it. You better never let it go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. All right, this is it. Swing it on Nico. We'll go the Speaker Cult Knife. That's 3 hits. 1, 2. Fuck, dropping cards everywhere. 3. So there's a reflex. Suffer 3 damage to the arms and end their attack. That's a knockdown. So we're critting on deadly 7. So we can crit this on a 6, I think. Let's do this one first, actually. So that's a critical. Gain survival up to the settlement survival limit. Yasmin, what a legend you are. Three wounds. So we'll do this one, which is the parry one. So that's a Lantern 10. Nico's knocked down. She's got 2 wounds left, and we'll just see if we roll that one. Sure, 3 criticals in a row. Down to 1. We can surge with her, so we will surge with her. Yeah, actually, so the scout won't rush there yet. So we'll surge with her. She hits 3 times. We should have actually used the Immortal Arm because we just need 1 wound. So yeah, we'll just use the Immortal Arm. 1, 2. Parry super dense. So the Impervious we fail on. Parry super dense. 6, we spend 1 survival to gain 2 luck, and we critical on that one, gaining 3 survival. Nico is defeated. We had the Dome Buster guy to go in as backup as well. So now this chick goes 1, 2, 3, 4. She's going to swing with the club thing. That's a perfect hit. We have club spec, so we double our first wound attempt. It's actually 2 hits. Seer could be about to be killed by the scout. How do you like that, Seer? That's a reflex. Yeah. Oh, that's a bad one. All survivors in the zone of death suffer knockback. The attacker gains a bleeding token, then gains understanding equal to their bleeding tokens. Well, we don't have Vault Key, so... On the scout, I'm pretty sure. We don't have a scout lantern, we just got the other thing. The singing hammer. So, let's see what we roll and see if it matters. We roll an 8, so that is a wound. So Seer has 1 wound remaining. And let's see what we roll on the scout. We gain 2 understanding and lose a courage. This has a reflex, so that's a 9. What a great showdown, what a great showdown. Yeah, definitely support the playing of that showdown with the special rules that I shared that are in the Discord. Very, very cool. Makes that fight really engaging because you can't... I mean, the normal way you play that fight is you just go in there and... yeah, it was strong last couple of turns. Yeah, when you fight that guy, those guys normally, you just kill one of them straight up. And 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and all of a sudden, there's no real fear, you know, because there's only 2 of them. So Seer's the one that does lots of damage, but she's also one that has a lot of duration cards, so she can sometimes, you know, go a turn without doing anything really. So you get kind of 3 turns to try and smoke the other 2, and you only really have to cop 1 or 2 rounds from Seer. And normally when you have the ability to do multiple wounds on them, you know, at this point you've got Devastating, you've got Dome Buster with Surpass, you know, so 8 life and 6 life on Seer and Nico, it doesn't hold up for long. So even though it's an aggregate of 22 wounds or whatever it is, yeah, 22, 24, because of the low toughness and the fact that you can reduce their efficacy, it's quite a big difference. Cracks in the ground, what do we roll? We roll a 2. The returning survivor with the lowest movement falls into the crack. They are dead. M&M, you fell into the crack. That's a real shame. You did such a great job. All right, well, I mean, we can probably go to the God Hand now, I think. No, we'll save that for another time. We'll save that for tomorrow night and finish the campaign in style against the God Hand. What a great campaign it's been, though. What a great campaign. I've got to really appreciate the Red Witches and really begin to hate Pariah. He's a sick guy. He's sick. The black and red gear is awesome. Getting to use the Giggling Scythe has been just so good. This whole campaign, it's been so fun. Silk Surgeon has been incredible. I mean, you know, the reason I picked up the Spidicules to play in this campaign was because I wanted to use the Poison Partisan, which is a spear, and the Badar, Indomitable Badar, and I never got to because I was too excited about using the Giggling Scythe, and I just didn't bother. But what a fun time! I love this game. I really should do that video I was talking about on my stream the other day, which is basically just a video where I talk about all of the things you need to know about Kingdom Death, because there is so many little intricacies to, you know, the game, all of the survivor, you know, all of the various boxes you can buy, and, you know, all these things that some of us that are in the game very heavily take for granted. You know, what expansion should I buy? How do I play the game? You know, what's some basic strategy tips? This sort of stuff. It was going to be there's an idea for a video that I had that I thought would have been a pretty good one. So I may still do that. We'll see. Maybe we'll just do the God Hand. Let's just do the God Hand. We'll wrap it up tonight. Nah, we'll save it. We'll save it. I keep tossing up, but yeah, we make the Scout Lantern now, and everyone comes back home, and we don't have to worry. Peppermint's one of our best. Peanut Brittle can get an extra luck as well. She's going to come out, assuming she gets 1 age. She does. She gets a luck. She goes to age 15. What a legend. So yeah, we just take our best survivors: Peanut Brittle, Peppermint, Skittle, who's our Silk Surgeon. I think we got one other person who's on 15. Coconut Ruff. And then Jelly's the Scout, I guess. You're just the Scout. See, I don't even think the God Hand is any hope of surviving against our best survivors. Coconut Rough can be in red. So yeah, what we actually need though is, oh, maybe we don't want Jelly. Maybe we actually want that chick who gives +1 speed. Who was that? Is that, oh, they might be dead actually. The Queen, sugar-free Red Bull. No, the Queen. Yeah. Look at the luck we've got though. Crazy. Yeah, one of the things about the God Hand is you need to match, you need to be able to hit his toughness for a critical to apply. So you need high strength. For example, Peanut Brittle with the Dome Buster, unless she perfect hits, does not have a chance of criticalling. Peppermint is the only one who can, unless she perfect hits. Skittle has the Scythe though, so she's got Sharp. So the Scythe is a chance, especially if we get a Mighty Strike or two. But the main person is going to be Peppermint, because she's got Fist and Tooth Proficiency and Acid Palms, and we've got some Elytria, so we can make her Immortal Arm, which is actually gets her armor at the same hit location, so she's going to be armor 8 or 10. So she's going to be wounding on a 2+ with 3 dice basically. So yeah, we can make the Dome Buster sharp too, so we'll do that. And then, yeah. Anyway, I'll save that for tomorrow. What a great time. I am getting, I just had a new game arrive this week on Thursday called the Anarchy, which is a little roll and write like Hadrian's Wall. So I'm really excited to play that. So we'll finish KDM tomorrow. I'll get to play some Anarchy on Sunday night probably. And yeah, we've got a few other games. I've got Sky Tier Hordes, which I'm keen to play. Coming in the next month or two, we should have the Earthborn Rangers, Legacy of the Ancestors, and the 20 Strong expansion, and maybe even Ash's Ascendancy as well, which would be really cool. I do still want to get into Kingdoms Forlorn. That they're still sitting on my painting desk. I will be painting on Sunday. I'll be painting some more of them. So keen to try out that, but the thing with campaign games like this, when you play a campaign game, you know, it's a big investment of your time. You're putting a lot of effort and thoughts and stuff. So sometimes I just want to take a break from that full-on expansive campaign play and, you know, just play some little one-off, some little one-shots. So there was one other game I wanted to play some more of. What was it? Yeah, Kinfire, Warp's Edge, Fliptown, Black Rose Wars. Oh yeah, the little Rome Fate of the Empire. That's going to be coming soon too. All right, friends. I'll catch you all again tomorrow night, where we'll finish off the campaign. Have a great week. Big Tunnel out.